What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Wally G back again, and you know what we doing? Reacting to another fresh and fit podcast. So, I guess we are at the Sneako told this cringy bimbo how to be a feminine. How to be a feminine? To be a feminine woman? Well, let's see.
I just want to know, you 23-year-old that has lived so much less life and I want to know, what do you describe? I was going to ask masculinity, but I want to know how you describe feminine energy. How do you see it? Like, what do you see like your ideal woman? Yeah, no, that's a good
The way you described it was
you.
accurately. Like, you accurately said it, but then you also said that you selectively do it. So it's just a nurturing woman, a submissive woman, and who doesn't, make no sense.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do we do that when a man isn't fulfilling his... Can you also describe what do you think masculine energy requires?
A provider.
That's all it is?
That's it.
What else?
I like that.
Provider. Like financially, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, physically?
Everything trickles down from that.
On those 5 aspects, right?
Yeah.
Physically, sexually, emotionally?
I already said yes.
Yes. So if a man does that job by providing on all aspects, a woman should feel secure in order to fulfill her job as a woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. What if a man doesn't? What should a woman do in that case? If 1 out of 4, 3 out of 4 is missing?
You shouldn't try to be masculine to offset
How do you make sure that he still does his part without showing him what you want? Like, you almost act like the man so that you could teach him what you need.
You already lost.
That's not working.
You already lost. A woman cannot build up a man, period.
A man has to do it. It's a personal journey.
So what is it like that?
You're making it worse by like, oh my God, why are you not doing that? It just makes it worse.
Not all that. That's a little extreme. That's might be what you're used to.
That's what you do.
By using your feminine
How
energy.
does a woman teach
No, because I don't know you, so I'll be aggressive with you. But if I care about you, that it wouldn't come off like that.
Okay.
A woman cannot build up a man, period. Women are not.
So what is it about
leaders.
like that first year when you're chasing, you're trying to get that woman, you're doing the masculine shit, you're getting that woman, you're providing on all aspects, and then you get too comfortable, and now a woman was like all excited that whole beginning, you were doing your job as a man to get her. When you get her, we always say be comfortable, don't be too comfortable. You, like, remember, you fell in love with this girl, she was that girl you loved. She ended up becoming crazy. For some reason, she's crazy now, but you loved her at some point. So at some point, she was the feminine energy. You did something at that point to lose that.
Can I say something?
Why?
Well,
So what is she supposed to do? So now she's not supposed to try to get you back. She's not supposed to fight to make you the man that you were when she met you.
Is this personal?
No, never. It's experience. It's life.
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. If the things she's talking about are really so troublesome, then you leave, right? But if she's talking about, this man, he used to cook, clean, buy me clothes, give me his car to drive, give me money, but now, a few years later, he doesn't cook anymore. He doesn't take me out to shop. He'll still give me money to go do it by myself, but, I asked him to borrow his car this one day. He said he didn't want me to wreck it. So he's just acting different. If that's what she's talking about and you're like, and she goes crazy off of that, then fuck her. Go crazy then, bitch. Go crazy right into a ditch. I don't give a fuck. What?
So it's personal. For my girls.
It's very simple. I'll keep it very, very simple. You got with a fucking loser. If a man needs to go ahead and get a girl and then get comfortable after the fact, I'm 32.
Okay.
But that's irrelevant. But
are you in a relationship?
Guys in a relationship.
Exactly.
He looks like the last guy to ever be in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship and you put in the work.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. Do you fuck a bunch of guys?
Never.
You don't, right?
Obviously.
You pick and choose who you fuck, correct?
No, I'm married. Remember, I was the only one that's married.
I know.
Okay.
So you pick who has sex, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, men pick who they commit to.
Right.
So for you trying to ask me, are you in a relationship or whatever, that's irrelevant because it's the girl's job to prove that she's worthy of a relationship that I pick.
But you do the chasing.
Just like women that women are valued, that cherish their body and don't have sex with a bunch of dudes, a man that knows his worth commits to only women that are worthy of committing to.
I agree.
So therefore, you asking me if I've been in a relationship is irrelevant.
She's trying to emasculate you.
Because
That's all I'm asking. Because I want to know if I can
hold on. That's the female measure of success is getting a relationship, not a man's measure of success.
True.
A man's measure of success is how many women can he sleep with. A woman's measure of success is can you get the guy that you're sleeping with that you like to keep
commit to you.
So that's why I know if you're in a relationship, I could respect what you're saying because you're putting in the work.
But you're missing the point. That's irrelevant. Because again, I'm the one that picks who gets a relationship.
It's irrelevant to you. For me to make an idea of who you are and to respect your responses and your advice, I need to know, are you in a relationship?
So then why are you asking?
I asked if you're in a relationship.
That's irrelevant to the question, though.
It answers everything.
Wait, I mean, can I ask?
No, you're a single man.
No, it doesn't.
How are you going to go out here
for like
have an opinion for these girls that...
Because I'm telling you how to get a guy and keep him that is of some kind of value. I'm telling you that if you got with a guy and then he got off his mission because he got comfortable because of you, you picked the wrong one. He was a loser to begin with.
Got you. Now I'm asking you,
Winners
when
don't
you're in
change
a
their mindset
relationship and
based
you're
on a
going to
woman.
run and chase and be with that girl and make sure you propose and do all that, I want to see you put in the same work you did the first year. When you do that, I can understand what you're saying.
Can I just add something really
Wait,
quickly?
hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Because
I don't know what you're
he's
talking
Ask
about.
him, right?
Because
If he's not in a relationship, you can take his advice, right? He's telling you his strategy is different from your strategy. So him being with somebody,
We're not the same.
It's different.
You're trying to attribute your metric of success to me.
No, we're two different levels, right? You're single. I'm in a relationship that's, a little different. So I want to know, how can we relate to our responses when we're in a different wavelength? So I'm asking you, are you in a relationship or are you seeing a bunch of girls right now?
That's dude. Like you don't.
What? The fuck? How can she say, okay, so you're single, right? And I'm married. So we're on two different wavelengths. So I'm asking you. So I'm just trying to ask you. So are you in a relationship or are you fucking a bunch of girls? How can you say he's single now, but then you're like, I'm just trying to ask you if you're fucking a bunch. Like, what are you talking
No, she does not. We're talking past each other. She does not understand
She doesn't,
the issue
she
here.
doesn't understand the human language.
Like you don't see the issue here. Okay. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Men pick who gets in relationships. Women pick who fucks.
True.
Men are the gatekeepers to relationships. Women are the gatekeepers to sex. So therefore, you asking me if I'm in a relationship is irrelevant to the question because I'm telling you what it takes to keep a man around and picking a guy.
I understand. If I was to take I got you. But if I was to take your advice a little more serious, I want to know that you put in the work that I know about. Because people could be perfect for a little while. I want to know that you didn't get too comfortable and you know what you're doing.
Well, you picked the wrong guy. You picked the guy that got comfortable with you.
Okay,
Probably a large component of that is him getting comfortable with you. And what I'm saying is that
I could promise you're going to get too comfortable. When you feel so comfortable
can you
with
let
your
me
girl,
finish my point?
Please, go ahead. I want to hear you.
You don't actually, because you keep interrupting and cutting me off and not letting me my
but
point.
I still want to hear you.
Okay, you can't keep interrupting. This is not your show.
What is happening?
The way he reacted was the way I reacted. She's like, I know I keep cutting you off, but I want to hear you. He was like, what the fuck? How the fuck is that possible?
Like, what?
She's triggered.
Panel.
Hey, listen, ladies, you have 18K people watching right now, right? Be respectful to the panel.
Absolutely.
One mic at a time, because I know you have your point, but let Myron talk and vice versa, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but this is why I tell guys all the time, like, you need to, your girl can never be number one. You have to be number one. And a guy that's on his shit is never going to get comfortable because because he has a woman. He's always going to be chasing success. And the woman comes third, fourth, fifth in his priority list.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say, except the woman plays into her feminine energy.
Yeah,
they do something they never seen, and they do the cooking, cleaning, loving, and a man happens to naturally get comfortable in that.
Okay.
So look,
in that
you
environment.
brought up a very good point,
Imagine
right?
dinner, everything, massage, you get it all. Eventually, not talking about what you're up to. I'm talking about eventually. It ends up being that men tend, not you, not talking about you specifically, generally.
I think what she's trying to say is
why are girls divorced? Why are girls single? Because shit doesn't last. Because men don't fucking play their part.
I mean,
girls know what they're doing.
You're married and you're wearing a see-through bra on a podcast with 18,000 people. What do you?
I love when you have something to say every so often.
What do you think your husband thinks about that?
I love that. My husband, he loves me more than anything. And if you met him, you would think he's the coolest man out there.
No, I'm asking what he thinks about the fact that you're
he knows about
half
all this.
naked on a podcast.
He's watching it.
Oh,
Say
cool.
hi.
Hey.
Is that the guy that you're talking about right now?
Which guy? Wait,
Is that the man you're asking questions about
I'm
right now?
married and I'm happy. I'm talking about my life behind
Her past trauma.
Yeah, I mean, you picked the wrong guy. I mean, if a guy can go ahead and get comfortable because if you're with a guy and he can get comfortable and change.
If I was her man watching this, nigga, I would start looking to leave this girl. She's clearly still dealing with some stuff that, if I'm him, I'm like, I don't think I need to be a part of any of what she's dealing with. Realistically, I think she's wilding.
Change his whole outlook on life and went from a go-getter.
Hey,
yo, what the fuck?
Hey,
like, yo,
stop.
You generalize.
Cut him off. Hey, listen, chill.
What the?
Relax.
I love how you're recording it. Go ahead.
Of course.
He knows it's about to go down.
You're live on air.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is crazy, bro.
He's stressed.
This is not. It's just crazy because it's like no.
I'm still waiting for the next topic. I don't know about y'all.
Right.
Like I've been waiting for the next topic
This is
for a long
ridiculous.
time.
All right, to finish my point, all I'm gonna say is that if you get with a guy and he gets comfortable and then he loses his ambition and his purpose because of you, you picked the wrong one.
True.
And Mara,
That's all I was trying to say.
They're older chicks, so older chicks don't have the attention span of younger chicks nowadays. So their brain cells just can't retain information too long.
No, I think it's just that she didn't like what I was saying, where it's incumbent upon the woman to keep the guy. It's the woman's job to get the relationship. It's the man's job to get sex.
So difficult, man. It's so difficult. Well, that was the video, man. I really don't even have much more to. I don't have much to say about that. That lady was just so irritating. I couldn't retain much. Please like, subscribe, all that good shit, bro. I'm out this bitch. Peace.